On New Year's Eve, a woman named Julie Rose arrives at a train station, opens a storage locker, and takes out a bag filled with cash. She heads to an empty parking lot and waits in her car, after calling someone and saying she'll only be a few minutes. After waiting, she returns to her car, where a man appears from behind, attacks her, and strangles her. After she stops struggling, he takes out a knife and cuts off the ring finger on her left hand. New York City actress Katie McGovern, who lives in a small apartment with her unemployed husband Rob Sweeney, attends auditions in hopes of finding work. She is struggling financially and receives an invitation to meet a meek and somewhat nervous man named Mr. Murray. At the meeting, he immediately claims that he wants to hire her for a film. Katie agrees, and together they go on a road trip upstate during a severe snowstorm. During the drive, they pass through covered bridges, and at a gas station, Katie buys something and the clerk gives them a goldfish in a bag of water as a gift. Upon arrival, they pull up to a large, secluded mansion where they are met by the owner, Dr. Joseph Lewis, a film producer who uses a wheelchair. Despite his disability, he displays considerable physical strength, revealing that he used to be an avid big game hunter and now lifts weights. Katie asks to use the phone to call her husband, but the line is out of order. Dr. Lewis suggests that the storm may have damaged the phone. He explains that the actress was hired to replace a woman named Julie Rose, who allegedly had a nervous breakdown during filming, and that Katie was chosen because of her striking resemblance to Julie. The plan is to complete the project using the footage already shot of Julie and the new scenes of Katie. Murray changes Katie's hair color and hairstyle to match Julie's look. Filming begins in the house, although it becomes obvious that Dr. Lewis has no experience directing. After rehearsal, Katie looks for the phone again and finds the phone with the cord cut in the kitchen. She finds a notebook with photos of the body of a woman who looks very much like her doctor. Lewis claims that this is Julie who committed suicide. Later, Katie sees her driver's license burning in the fireplace. Returning to her room, she discovers that all the documents have disappeared from her wallet. She tries to escape, runs outside in heavy snow, and, having climbed the hill, runs into Mr. Murray, who forces her to return to the mansion. Later, Katie drinks hot chocolate made by Murray and realizes that it has been laced with sleeping pills. She manages to barricade the door of the furniture before passing out. While she sleeps, a videotape is delivered to the house. In the recording, Katie, posing as Julie, recounts the attack and shows blood. And at the end, Dr. Lewis states that Julie is alive and that this evidence is for a meeting with someone. When Katie wakes up, she finds her left hand bandaged. Mr. Murray has amputated her ring finger. After searching the room, she finds a secret passage behind a mirror that leads to the attic. There is a phone with a working line. Katie calls her husband, quickly informs him that she is in danger, and mentions covered bridges and a goldfish. She then calls the police, but Murray interrupts the call, finds her, and brings her back to the room. The body of Julie Rose lies on the bed next to her. Dr. Lewis reveals that Julie was involved in a feud with her sister Evelyn. He devised a blackmail plan to use the sisters' feud as a cure. Evelyn hired a killer to bring her Julie's finger as proof of her death. To create the illusion that Julie was alive, Katie had the finger cut off at that moment the police arrive. Katie tries to tell the truth, but Dr. Lewis presents her as a mental patient, claiming that she cut off her own finger. The police leave. Meanwhile, Rob and Katie's brother Roland head north, using the clues she gave them. Evelyn arrives at the house. Lewis offers Katie the guise of Julie to continue the blackmail. As the men leave the house, Katie tries to convince Evelyn to help her, but Evelyn mistakes her for her sister and attacks her. During the struggle, Evelyn dies. Katie hides the body and, when Lewis and Murray return, impersonates Evelyn, copying her behavior. Murray quickly realizes the deception, but Katie manages to fatally stab him in the neck. Meanwhile, Rob and Roland find the local police, tell them about the amputated finger, and the officers agree to go to the house. Lewis notices Murray is missing and realizes that Katie has deceived him. He gets up from his chair and goes upstairs, chasing her. Katie climbs into the attic and hides. Lewis approaches her hiding place, but steps on a bear trap that she had set earlier. Rob, Roland, and the police come up to the attic. They help Katie out of the house.